Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working.
Never not working. Never ever not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield, never not working. You see, Head & Shoulders has a Scalp Shield technology, protects against flakes, even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working!
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield, never not working.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
This is Brian Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
That spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you. All of you.
Maureen is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon. So now she's free to become Maureen the Merrier. Food is her love language. And she really loves her grandson. Like really loves.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working.
Never not working. Never ever not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield, never not working. You see, Head & Shoulders has a Scalp Shield technology, protects against flakes, even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working!
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield, never not working.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
You're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusive.
Are you hungry for authentic Caribbean food like jerk chicken, oxtail, red snapper, shrimp, tofu, and rasta pasta? Well, find your way over to Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta.
Them belly full, but we hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, open daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on Friday and Saturday, we're open till 4 a.m. Come to Mango's and put some spice in your life.
Oh, we've got a good thing going.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta. For more info or directions, call 404-698-3992 or log on to mangoscaribbeanrestaurant.com. For instant coupons, text MANGOS to 313131.
Tell your mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant. Authentic Caribbean cuisines.
Open up the door. Tell your mama hungry.
HBCU, league pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU, league pass. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU. HBCU, league pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU, league pass. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU.
Shop Melvit Online Women's Boutique to spice up your closet with trendy, unique looks. We have fashionable and chic looks at very affordable prices. Melvit Boutique offers free shipping all year long on all orders. Shop online at www.melvitboutique.com. That's www.melvitboutique.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Shop Melvit Online Women's Boutique.
I'm attorney Clinton Paris, and Tampa's my community. I grew up here, went to school here, and my wife and I make our home here. What makes Tampa special are its people. So when I represent someone injured in my community, it's personal. Call my office and speak to a real lawyer and not some referral service. I will fight the insurance companies to get the settlement that you deserve. At the law office of Clinton Paris, we take the pain out of being hurt.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working.
Never not working.
Never ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids' apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
That spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
Let's face it, shopping for insurance can be time-consuming. That's why when it comes to your auto, home, and life insurance needs, make things simple and trust the experts at Allstate. They will help you get the coverage that fits your needs while helping you bundle your life, home, and auto policies. Bundling saves you money, sure, but it also saves you time, so you can enjoy the things that matter most even more. Contact me, Tammy Haynes, your local agent, for a free personalized insurance quote. Allstate, are you in good hands?
Q Time is a classic Atlanta soul food restaurant located in the historic West End. Q Time Soul Food is a family business started by Fred and Christine Crenshaw. Come on in, relax, and sink your chops into our tantalizing, mouth-watering, distinctive soul food with a twist, the Q Time way. 1120 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, or call your order in at 404-758-2881. Do you miss your mama's cooking? Then come on down to Q Time, an Urban Passport member.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him?
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
This is Ryan Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics, from the games, teams,
It's the Minority Baseball All-American Game. The venue has been chosen. The teams have been drafted. And the trash has been talked. Now the day has arrived. Team Phelps versus Team Anderson. And Team Johnson versus Team Jones. It's game day.
Y'all have some fun. Talk about the event. Glad to be here.
I got you. Go ahead.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm Jarvis Evans, lieutenant pitcher from Georgia Premier Academy, committed to Georgia.
Diego Guevara from Georgia Premier Academy, committed to University of Miami.
All right. Thanks, fellas.
All right, thank you. It's recording?
Yeah, it's recording now.
All right. My name is Chris Toboski. I'm from Chandler, Arizona. I'm not. Hold on, I'm gonna read you that.
I got mine.
Yeah.
You ready? My name is Amari, middle
Westfield Walker School. I'm committed to the University of Oregon.
And my name is Prince Toboski. I'm an outfielder from Chandler, Arizona. I'm going to Hamilton High School, and I'm on committed.
All right, guys. Thank you, fellas.
I'm pretty sure it's
Right. And you're going to give us your name, where you play at now, if you're committed, where you're committed to, and just have travel ball, high school, it doesn't matter yet. Whatever you just have some fun with it, man, and talk loud so we can hear you.
Wait, I talking to him or?
No, you're talking to the camera.
Oh, my bad. Alright. I'm Jay Norris, 2022.
You gotta talk louder than that, man.
Louder than that? Alright, let me get some time now. I'm really a camera person. Alright, I'm Jay Norris, 2022. I play at Georgia Premier Academy. I'm a shortstop and committed to Kennesaw State University.
I am Javier Santos.
Don't go nowhere yet. Oh, my bad. Which boy?
I am Javier Santos. I play pitcher and
he need he don't know that much English yet.
Okay, I got you. And you know what? Hey, do it in español.
¿En español?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yo soy Javier Santos. Bueno, espérate.
Your school?
School. Name, school.
And where you're committed to.
Ah, okay.
Or uncommitted. Or say that.
Yeah. Mi nombre es Javier Santos. Mi escuela Georgia Premier. Estoy con Northwest Florida.
Right. Where you from?
The Bahamas.
That's what's your last name?
Notes. I'm Isaiah Love. I'm a pitcher and third base. I go to Combine Academy and I'm committed to Lake Forest.
Cameron King, class of 22, play at Haggerty High School, outfielder, and I'm committed to Bethune-Cookman.
All right, BCU. Hey, man. Whenever y'all ready.
We gotta do work from.
Yeah, where your high school or travel team if you want to talk, if you want to mention where you're from, your position if you want to, if you're committed, where you're committed to.
You go first, I'm going first.
That's on y'all.
My name is Maximus Martin. I'm from New Jersey. I go to high school in Morristown. I'm committed to Rutgers.
My name is Brandon Davis. I'm from Winston, North Carolina, 2022. RJ Reynolds. I'm committed to Georgetown University.
All right, guys.
Cause that show, that shows like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all have some fun. Y'all know how to do this. Y'all, your high school or travel team, whatever you want to do, where you're committed to, and then y'all give the names of your teams and stuff too. Because y'all are captains.
What's the name of your team?
Joe Morgan.
No, I'm Joe Morgan.
You're Willie Mays.
I'm Willie Mays.
I've been saying it for like 3 weeks.
Slade Jones, team captain for Joe Morgan.
Do it for real, you gotta say that.
And project, man. I can get
Drew Slade Jones.
I can't do that, bro. It's Drew Jones, team captain for Joe Morgan, class of 2022, Wesleyan High School, committed to Vanderbilt.
Tamar Johnson, captain of Willie Meade. Oh my
goodness. Willie Meade?
Can you start over? My dad.
So that means I gotta do my good.
No, you good.
I'm good.
Hey guys, Tamar Johnson, captain of Willie Mays. 2022 shortstop out of Atlanta, Georgia. Currently uncommitted.
I really expected a little bit more.
What do you want me to do? Like, I mean,
the way y'all were going.
You gotta ask questions. In order for us to clown around, you gotta ask questions. You can't tell us. Do this. All right, we'll be serious and then we'll be playing.
Yeah, let's do y'all know and smile.
Loud enough for it. Like, on Sunday Night Football when they have that little blur, that's this vibe. Like, when it starts, when they say, I'm so-and-so, the you.
How about your brand? Think about your brand. That's
your brand out.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
You put your brand out.
The two of y'all got brands. Y'all need to be like, yo.
So,
and you were open that.
What you do? How you go about your business?
I don't think we can have a brand right now. It's kind of like.
Hey, bro. You got some kind of page, though. How about smile? I think. You got a hashtag name. I know you do. All right.
Captain of Joe Morgan, class 2022, high school.
We were talking then, so you couldn't hear that. Got me back.
I want to say that. I'm not even saying it, bro.
I got it. Here we go. Tamar Johnson, Captain Willie Mays, Joe Morgan's dad. No. I can't say that. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. No. My bad. I gotta go over again. I can't say that. I just said it was messed up. No. Yeah, I can join. Not with that hoodie on. You gotta take the hoodie off.
Captain Joe Morgan.
How about we just go back and forth and like you say, you know what I'm saying? Don't say Atlanta, Georgia. Say Swanee, Georgia, cause
I didn't say anything.
You know, it's crazy.
Joe Morgan for the win.
Y'all want to keep it like
Team tomorrow.
the one play will fun.
Exactly.
So like, be like, hey, there was boy tomorrow here.
He's Drew
From
Jones.
Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I'm committed. I'm gonna play all American game.
You're not committed.
No.
They said I'm committed.
See, bro, you trying to Jones. It's not working. How about you take that fat hoodie off?
You know what tomorrow? Keep it over there, twin. Keep it over there.
Alright. See, y'all can use all this in the bloopers. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Give me all good content.
Yo, it's Drew Jones, Wesleyan High School, captain of Team Joe Morgan. We out here at the MVP All-American game, committed to Vanderbilt.
Tamar Johnson, captain of Willie Mays. We out here just, you know, making money, do what we need to do. From Atlanta, Georgia, I'm a shortstop.
All right, guys. Your name, where you play at now, where you're committed to, your position. Just have some fun, man. Just enjoy yourself.
All right. Go ahead. Start off.
You go first.
My name is Elgin. My name is Elgin Bennett, aka the fastest man in the nation.
Go. Let's get.
I play with East Cobb. Coming to Illinois. I'm an outfielder.
My name is Cade Martin from Baltimore, Maryland. I play quarterback and I play outfield.
Committed anywhere?
Miami.
That was bad.
What happened? Second factor. My bad.
I'm ready now. I know my lines. I know my lines.
All right, you start over.
I know my lines now. Alright, we're gonna go back for that. My name is Ken Locke. My name is Elizabeth. I'm committed here. I'm committed there.
See, I thought we should have did that.
That's better. That's better. That's better.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, you ain't committed, you suck for real. No college country. That's crazy.
Start whenever you're ready, guys.
My name is Cade Martin.
I'm Elgin Bennett.
I'm committed to Miami.
I'm committed to Illinois.
We both play outfield.
We do.
That was good.
Y'all both on the same team.
No, you supposed to say we hit bombs. I said we got top there. You play we hit bombs.
You ain't gonna start off from the top though. Just go ahead.
No, we got something from the top.
No, we don't. Alright, they gonna cut it out.
Yeah, no, we're not doing all that.
Y'all not gonna cut it?
Yeah.
So we gotta whoever has to be
Start
one
again.
to go.
My bad, bro. Y'all doing this shit.
Look at the camera. My name is Cade Martin.
I'm Elgin Bennett.
I'm committed to Miami.
I'm committed to Illinois.
We both play outfield.
And we hit bombs.
Yeah, that's hot. We the best duo.
What we gotta do with it?
Looks hard.
Name, or we go name, who we play for, we committed.
Whatever else you want to say.
So you want to go one-on-one or like interchange? Like so you
One-on-one.
just say what's up?
Yeah,
You say and I say what's up?
You go first. You go first.
You go.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. It's Kerry Herman Brown. I play for Phillies.
Yeah, lock in.
Y'all be quiet.
It's Kerry Herman Brown. I go to IG Academy. I play for FGB Philly Scout Team, left-handed pitcher and outfielder, and I'm currently uncommitted.
What's up? My name's Adonis, aka Don. I'm from the Bronx, New York. I go to school in Connecticut, and I'm committed to Boston College.
And go. So y'all.
My name is KJ White. I play for the Georgia Bombers. Middle infield and commit to Southern.
My name is Jason Davila. I'm an outfielder. I go to Redan High School and I'm committed to Florida State.
Well, y'all look so scared. Yeah, swag to it.
Where you play at now, if you're committed anywhere, where you're committed, your position, and anything else you want to say, you gotta stay in that shot.
Like where I go to high school?
Yeah. Sir, come in a little bit though. Yeah, there you go. Stay in there. Whenever y'all ready. And project, so talk loud.
My name is Josh Lanham. I'm a class of 2022. I'm uncommitted right now. I go to Decatur High School and I'm a right-handed pitcher.
Hi, I'm Isaac Ariza. I play at Yuma Catholic High School. I'm 2022 and I'm committed to San Diego State University and I'm a right-handed pitcher.
All right.
Thanks, fellas. Nice. Appreciate you, fellas.
Mark King.
James Gladden.
Slide in. You can come in a little bit, kind of face each other a little bit more, but yeah, and then look at the camera.
James Gladden.
Whenever you're ready, guys.
I'm Lamar King, class of 2022. I'm a catcher. I'm committed to Georgia Tech, and I go to Calvert Hall.
I'm James Gladden. I'm a pitcher, class of 2022, and I'm committed to Virginia Commonwealth University.
All right.
Thanks, fellas.
You can do your position, if you're committed, where you're committed to, and whatever you want to do, just project. I'm not. Whenever y'all ready.
My name is Jacob Smith. I'm committed to Pacific, pitcher, outfielder, and I'm at Terraville High School.
I'm Adrian Yerder, class 2022, pitcher, committed to Alabama State, and I go to Prep Christian Academy.
All right.
Listen up, y'all stand like y'all closing, come in like closing on the party.
You gotta go like this?
Yeah, we can.
However y'all want to go, sir.
Alright, so his name, grad year, high school,
Position, where you're committed.
Alright.
Anything else you want to say?
Alright, start right now.
Whenever you're ready.
Alright, my name is Christian Jackson. I go to Durstown High School. I'm class 2022 and I'm committed to Georgia State.
My name is Sandra Khan, class of 2022. I attend 10 Excel Academy, first base outfield, and I'm undecided.
My name is Mayor Ramirez Jr. I'm outfielder at First Coast Academy in Jacksonville, and I'm an outfielder. I'm uncommitted.
All right.
Start. I'm a Jay Cornichet. I play at St. Paul Catholic High School. I'm a right-handed pitcher, class 22, and I'm uncommitted.
My name is Layton Lackey of Evans High School. I play center field, and I'm committed to Clemson.
Evans High School.
Go Tigers. Why is he in
Augusta.
In Augusta? Okay. I know there's Evans some everywhere. I know one from Orlando. That's why I was asking. All right. So whenever y'all are ready, just project.
My name is Salvador Alvarez. I'm a 2022 catcher committed to UF, and I go to Mount Vernon Academy.
My name is Chandler Pollard. I'm a 2022 that goes to Warwood Academy. I'm a utility. I'm committed to Washington State.
Thank you again for the opportunity.
Thank you, Wazoo!
That's it. That's all.
Batting fourth and playing center field from Woodward,
And welcome to Florida International University as we are awaiting the MVP All-Star All-American game. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley. And thank you for joining this broadcast. We saw the future games earlier. Phenomenal contest where Team Cool Papa Bell pulled it out by the score of 9-8. Right now we are looking at the introductions of both teams. It's Team Willie Mays and Team Joe Morgan. Team Willie Mays led by Tamar Johnson, while the player manager for Team Joe Morgan is Drew Jones.
Team Willie Mays led by Tamar Johnson, shortstop from Mays out of Georgia.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps.
So while we have an opportunity, we'll be listening in on the national anthem. And welcome back once again. This is the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game. Again, these seniors are committed, some uncommitted, but most of them are committed to colleges. We have a number of scouts here in the facility. So we continue to look at these starting lineups. Again, they already did introductions, and now we're just looking at both teams. Team Willie Mays dressed in black, while Team Joe Morgan dressed in gold. Team Willie Mays will be in the outfield first. R.J. Austin on the mound, number 3.
And we had an exciting underclass American game where Trey Phelps took the crown for Team Cool Papa Bell.
So we continue to look at both teams getting warmed up. As again, both teams getting warmed up today. Phenomenal night for baseball, phenomenal evening for baseball, rather, here in Miami, Florida, as we continue to see Team Willie Mays, led by Tamar Johnson, who, again, both squads picked a quality squad to go up against each other as we're looking. Team leading off for the Drew Jones squad, Team Joe Morgan, Gio Colasante, number 44. Also will be starting off on the pitch, starting on the bump here in the top of the first. Again, you can see what kind of versatility both of these squads have. If you look up and down the lineup, a lot of them playing different positions. But looking to see a phenomenal game here from Florida International.
You got R.J. Austin at the mound. R.J. Johnson currently playing high school at Pace Academy in Georgia. R.J. was the #1 overall pick in the All-American draft, selected by one of his closest friends, Tamar Johnson. So he was picked #1. He is known for his infield work. Today he's starting out at the mound. Let's see what he does here.
So 1-1 count. Austin delivers, throws a strike outside corner, called strike. So now count 1-2. So Casante, we'll see what he decides to do here. And strikeout by Austin. Strike 3 on Casante. So first out of the game. You can see these are seasoned players out here who a lot have committed to different schools. If you look up and down the roster, you have several committed players. Also, there's still some that are hoping to actually, land on major league squad or minor league contracts as well. You never know what may happen. Plenty of scouts on hand to see what's going on. So 1 out.
And RJ is going against Drew Jones now. Drew Jones wearing #1, captain of Team Joe Morgan. Drew and RJ are both committed to Vanderbilt, so those guys are going to be teammates soon. They're going against each other right now, though, in the MVP All-American game.
So both of them being committed to Vanderbilt, again, one of those perennial programs that continue to get players. They just had 2 drafted, in Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter. So, hey, maybe some opportunities for them at Vanderbilt to get on and play early. So we continue to see count 1-1. It's 2-1 now as Austin throws one outside and low. 1 out here in top of the first. Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley.
And we have a totally different vibe with the upperclassmen, All-Americans, than we did with the underclassmen. Of course, these guys are older, more seasoned veterans. All these guys, majority of these guys are committed. They are locked in. The concentration, the focus, they're not coming to play around.
Austin in with a strike. So full count on Drew Jones at this point. And we'll see how he attacks. Again, phenomenal friends, but definitely staunch competitors. Austin throws and strikes out Jones. So second strikeout of the inning. And Austin Doing well on the mound. So now Adonis Guzman. Check that. Okay, so it is Adonis Guzman. That is batting third. So we'll see R.J. Austin's approach to Guzman, who definitely hits for power.
Guzman is going to Boston College, so he's wearing that gold today. Going to be wearing that gold in college as
Chops
well.
to the shortstop, and they get the out at first. So 3 up, 3 down for Team Willie Mays, and we'll take a break here from FIU here on the Black College Sports Network.
Exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
This is Ryan Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
You see, Head & Shoulders has Scalp Shield technology, protects against flakes even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working.
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield, never not working.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot.
Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
Maureen is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon, so now she's free to become Maureen the Merrier. Food is her love language, and she really loves her grandson. Like, really loves.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes. Never not working. Never not working. Never ever not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield, never not working.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
And welcome back to Florida International University for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American Game. Again, glad you could join us. Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley, Roy Evans as well. And looking at Jarvis Evans on the bump for Team Joe Morgan.
So Team Willie Mays held Team Joe Morgan scoreless in the top of the first. R.J. Austin, Vandy Boy, led us off at the mound, and he was throwing darts.
Yes, he was, but we'll see R.J. Austin throwing darts. We'll see if he can hit home runs at this point as he leads the Team Willie Mays squad off.
And R.J. is definitely known for his juice at the plate. He's got respect at the mound, but I think what I know him best for is his hitting. So he has a very unique stance, in my opinion. I'll get your opinion.
Hey, we'll check that out. Looks like comfortable, not necessarily flexing. Is called strike, outside corner. Yeah, looks relaxed And really hitting is about approach a lot of the times. Strike 2, so we got umpires with a liberal strike zone here. So love to see that in certain ways. So definitely a pitcher's count, 0-2. Pitches made, tries to keep in the front of him. Catcher does. But Evans not giving Austin anything to hit, being ahead in the count. So 1-2 here in the bottom of the first.
And Evans is currently playing at Georgia Premier. He is committed to UGA, so he's a hometown guy. Staying in state, going to put on for his dogs soon. But right now, it's all about that MVP All-American game.
There it is. So 2-2 count. Evans delivers outside and high. So now up to a full count after being ahead. 0-2. So we await the pitch. We'll see Evans approach to Austin. And strikes Austin out. So you can see the pitching definitely being a factor within this game. Again, Simone said it earlier, different vibe than the Futures game. Futures game, you know, you saw some looseness within everything. Even the atmosphere is a little bit different. I think
it's all business.
Yes,
now.
The stakes are high.
These guys aren't playing around. They're not, no funny business, they said.
None
no
at
funny
all.
business. We got Tamar Johnson always wearing number 42. No matter what team he's playing for, he plays travel ball for Aggies. USA wears number 42 at Mays as well.
Yes, I love the Mays kids. Love the Mays kids being around the Atlanta metro area. Benjamin Elijah Mays High School. They will tell you the entire name, representing well. So definitely Tamar Johnson, you know, looking for some big things from him. Foul back out of play for strike 2. So 1-2 count, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Team Willie Mays up at the bat. And we'll see Evans' delivery. Goes in, ball low, 2-2. So as you're looking at some of these uncommitted players, you see a lot in the stands of definitely intense observers. Of course, everybody on the field, you know, knowing, you know, most of them committed. Tamar, third strike, swings and misses for the second out of the inning.
And when you talk about uncommitted players, Tamar is currently uncommitted. He's also the #1 player, no doubt, in the nation right now for the class of 2022. He's definitely a big league guy. He has some of his young fans curious. Tamar, when you going to commit? When you going to commit? I like the elusiveness, you know. Got to keep all your options open.
Gonna stay away from that right now. I understand. Ball high delivered by Evans. Caden Martin up hitting. You'll see again, you already had some runs scored if you was in the Futures game, but of course, again, the stakes just a little bit higher. So 2-0 count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Team Willie Mays in their black jerseys, while Team Joe Morgan in the gold jerseys.
And Caden Martin is from Maryland. DMV boy, committed to Miami. He's an outfielder, 6'1", 210. So he's going from up north down south to play in Miami, where he's playing right now.
Of course. So playing for the Hurricanes, definitely close by. As ball was delivered. So now 3-1 count, 2 outs for Caden Martin. Again, Evans delivers. Swung on and missed by Martin. So now full count for Evans. And we'll see what both decide to do here. Again, don't think baseball gets enough credit for being strategic. So ball high inside, and Evans will walk Martin. So now runner at first with 2 outs.
Caden Martin definitely has the juice, big bat guy. Not mad at him walking, because the last thing you will want is for him to knock it out the park expecting them to get on the board before you. Don't want. I don't know about you, but I don't like playing from behind.
No. I mean, you don't want to front run all the time, but in this case, yes, you like to be ahead, you know, giving up some of that pressure. So designated hitter Salvador Alvarez at the plate.
Alvarez committed to Florida.
Alvarez punches in the right field but stays up and caught for the third out. So no runs. Here in the bottom of the first, we'll take a break here from Florida International University for the MVP All-American game here on the Black College Sports Network.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy, family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. Go get 'em. It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm. Hello, clean bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
Are you hungry for authentic Caribbean food? Like jerk chicken, oxtail, red snapper, shrimp, tofu, and rasta pasta? Well, find your way over to Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta.
Them belly full, but we hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, open daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on Friday and Saturday, we're open till 4 a.m. Come to Mango's and put some spice in your life.
Oh, we've got a good thing going.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta. For more info or directions, call 404-698-3992 or log on to mangoscaribbeanrestaurant.com. For instant coupons, text MANGOS to 313131.
Tell your mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant. Authentic Caribbean cuisines.
Open up the door, tell your mama hungry.
HBCU League Pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU League Pass. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU. HBCU League Pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU League Pass. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU.
And welcome back to Miami, Florida, on the campus of Florida International University. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley, and we are back for the top of the second inning for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game.
And at the plate now for Team Joe Morgan, class of 2022, first baseman Con Simon. Con currently plays for TNXL Academy out of Florida, uncommitted right now. Let's see what he can do. We know he can do big things. TNXL is a very fun group. Their high school baseball team. Very high energy guys.
Most definitely. Javier Santos on the mound for Team Willie Mays. Getting off to a 1-1 count. As again, you can see each squad, besides trying to win, they're definitely trying to win, but also it's a showcase. And so you'll see definitely rotational pitchers and position players showing and displaying their phenomenal skills here in this contest here at the top of the second. 2-1 count for Santos. There's Khan waiting for the pitch. Ball high. I actually talked about this a little bit earlier. Coming in kind of cold from maybe a position standpoint or even from the bullpen and coming in and throwing an inning is oftentimes tough. You see the major leaguers have issues with it as well in their all-star games. So You know, you never know. They may have an order beforehand, but still coming in as he walks Khan. To put him in on first.
And our pitcher Santos is uncommitted currently as well. Out here putting on for the Scouts.
So right fielder, Diego Carrara, up at the plate. We'll see what Santos's approach will be. As one man on. Ball in the dirt, 4-1.
And Diego is currently playing at Georgia Premier, and he's committed to Miami as well. So another Hurricane on Team Joe Morgan, playing in his collegiate city now.
All right, Santos throws a strike to even the count at 1-1. So again, a lot of Florida ties to both teams, either coming out of high school in the area or playing collegiately in the area. As a ball hit toward right field, but slices foul for the second strike. So count 1-2 for Guevara. As Javier Santos is on the mound. Delivers. Ball high. Evens the count 2-2.
They have a base runner, Simon, on first, who's itching to steal his way to second there. Want to watch out for him. All these base runners are active.
Santos delivers. Ball inside. So now, full count. No outs here at the top of the second. Team Joe Morgan at the plate. And we'll see what happens here. Khan decides to run. Ball delivers and walks. So now 2 runners on, 1 at second, 1 at first. And now Isaiah Lowe coming to bat.
Isaiah Lowe from Combine Academy, Carolina boy.
Yeah.
He's staying in state as well. He's going to be headed to Winston-Salem to compete at Wake Forest University. Demon Deacon already wearing that gold and black out here today for Team Joe Morgan.
Most definitely. Good program there at Wake Forest, staying in ACC.
And Isaiah Lowe competes with the Philly Scout teams, his travel team, also playing alongside Drew Jones with the Philly Scout team. So those guys definitely have that connection there.
So Javier Santos dealing with runners at second and first. First pitch is a ball. Right now trying to find his control. Delivers. Ball high for ball 2.
Top. We're at the top of the second inning. Both teams went scoreless in the first inning. Some tremendous pitching there. Now we got some runners on base. 2 runners on base. Team Willie Mays didn't get on base in their first outing. Team Joe Morgan is pushing the envelope here.
I like that, pushing the envelope. So we'll see if they can break this game open. No outs. Count 2-0. Santos delivering. Ball inside for ball 3. So now 3-0 count. Definitely a hitter's count. And we'll see what Lowe decides to do here. As you definitely want to display your hitting skills, but most strategic thing may be to just keep the bat on your shoulder, and he does for ball 4. So now bases loaded for Santos as Major Leaguer D. Gordon going out to the mound. I saw him earlier, definitely leading the squad.
And the bases are loaded for the first time It only took them the second inning. It was slow offense in the first inning, some tremendous pitching. Those guys had to come out and set the tone at the mound. But now we've got some action here on offense.
Most definitely. You have an opportunity with no outs, bases loaded, to really break this thing open. When you saw the lack of scoring in the first inning, looks like the second inning does have some action. So they're going to stick with Santos here to get him through. And now coming to the plate, Kenny Herndon Brown, left fielder. Herndon Brown, IMG Maryland.
Currently uncommitted as well.
Santos delivers. Ball one. Again, bases loaded. No outs. Herndon Brown has an opportunity here to break this game wide open here at the top of the second. All delivered, swung on and missed for the first strike. So count even at 1 with no outs here in the top of the second. Team Joe Morgan at the plate versus Team Willie Mays. So Santos delivers, ball inside. Backs him off the plate just a little bit. So now, count 2-1. Herndon Brown back in the box, waiting to pitch. Santos delivers, ball outside and high. Counts now 3-1. And again, with the bases loaded, golden opportunity to score some runs here in this inning with Javier Santos struggling to find command right now in the strike zone. Santos delivers, swung on and missed for the second strike.
And whatever pep talk they got at the mound, it's working.
Most definitely. Just throw strikes. At the very end of the day, get the ball across the mound. Rely on your defense. You hadn't seen much defensive action because the pitching has been so good. So full count. Santos delivers. And ball. So walks in a run. So the first points of today will go to Team Joe Morgan.
Simon Kahn, TNXL, Florida, uncommitted guy, scores the first run off of a walk in this game. Puts Team Joe Morgan on top of the second inning. 0 outs.
All right, so no outs. Again, runners everywhere. So Santos delivers. Pitch high for ball one. So Alvin Keels at the plate. Pitch. Gets past the catcher, but not quite far enough. To make a play. So count 2-0 right now. As again, Javier Santos trying to find command of the strike zone. Simply at this point, you just want to throw strikes. Get out of the inning.
Runners everywhere, like you said. I like that. Runners everywhere.
Everywhere. Santos delivers. Swung on and missed.
Alvin Keels now at the plate trying to put some more runs on the board for Team Joe Morgan.
So 2-1 count. All delivered. Strike two. So now 2-2 count. Santos may have gotten warmed up now. Finding a groove here. On a gorgeous evening here from Florida International University here in Miami, Florida. The minority baseball prospects All-American game. So 2-2 count. Ball delivered and strikeout for Santos. So finally gets that first out. And again, you can see him gaining confidence. You can kind of see that approach going forward, speeding up his, accelerating pitch count, accelerating his delivery. So may have found his groove at this point. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Threw a dart there to Alvin. Those pitches were coming in a little high, having trouble finding the strike zone early in this inning, but I think he's found his sweet spot now.
Most definitely. Santos delivers. They'll go home with it. Got to force it home. Tries to go to first. Thought about it, but declines. And now out 2.
Threw a dart there. That was Omari Daniels, Oregon commit. Just threw a dart home. I mean,
with absolutely no hesitation. You love to see that. Again, you can see this game taking more of a business-like approach because these are some phenomenal baseball players. You look up and down the rosters, definitely very skilled players. So Santos delivers strike 1.
That trigger finger. Mark, that was a sniper throw right there.
It was.
And you see him hyped up now, nodding his head.
Most
Tamar
definitely
came over to him, dapped him up. They're feeling good right now.
Yes, they are. So Team Joe Morgan up 1-0 here in the top of the second. Finally, we're able to open up the scoring. Javier Santos struggled a little bit, but now finding his groove. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So 0-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the second.
You were talking about pitchers trusting their defense. Even with the bases loaded, they only had 1 out at that point. Even though they gave up that hit, when you have Omari and Tamar in left field holding you down behind you, if I'm a pitcher, I'm not worried.
And called strike 3 for Santos, so gets out of an absolute jam. And you're right. You're definitely right. So now Team Willie Mays will be coming up to bat. We'll take a break here from Florida International here on the Black College Sports Network.
Shop Velvet Online Women's Boutique to spice up your closet with trendy, unique looks. We have fashionable and chic looks at very affordable prices. Velvet Boutique offers free shipping all year long on all orders. Shop online at www.melvetboutique.com. That's www.melvetboutique.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Shop Velvet Online Women's Boutique.
I'm returning to Clinton Parish, and Tampa's my community. I grew up here, went to school here, and my wife and I make our home here. What makes Tampa special are its people. So when I represent someone injured in my community, it's personal. Call my office and speak to a real lawyer and not some referral service. I will fight the insurance companies to get the settlement that you deserve. At the law office of Clinton Parish, we take the pain out of being hurt.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
And welcome back to Miami, Florida, on the campus of Florida International University for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American Game. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley. And now back in the field, Team Joe Morgan as Team Willie Mays is up to bat. And on the mound is James Gladden.
Now we got Elgin Bennett at the plate. Fan favorite, Elgin Bennett, committed to University of Illinois, outfielder for Team Willie Mays.
Chopper out to the pitcher's mound. Handled it, bobbled with it first, but got control and got the out at first.
Slight work right there from Joe Morgan's defense. And if your team, Joe Morgan, they had the bases loaded for a long period of time. They only scored 1 run while having the bases loaded. So if I'm Team Willie Mays, I'm hyped up just off of my defensive performance I put on holding that team to 1 run.
Most definitely. Breaking ball by Gladden in for a strike. But, yeah, I'm hyped. And the reason I'm hyped is because you had bases loaded. They had a golden opportunity to break it open. But, you know, give them credit. Had some resolve as ball fouled back for the second strike. But that could have been broken open 3 or 4 runs. Instead, you held that team to 1, and now you're still in it. So 0-2 count, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second, Gladden delivers, fouled off, and it may have been fouled off. His leg looks like he's going to try to walk it off.
That's R.J. Jemerson right there. Not sure what he's feeling, but something is not feeling right for him, and he's going to head back to the dugout.
Looks like he may try to tough it out again. In this kind of showcase, you never want to see players get hurt. You know, never want to see players risk, you know, further injury or anything of that nature. So we'll see if Jemerson is able to continue. 0-2 count, 1 out. It looks like he will stay in.
Shook it off there. Got a pep talk. Some encouragement from his teammates over there.
Yep, they told him to rub some dirt on it.
Now he's back out. R.J. Jemerson currently playing for Chicago White Sox ace travel team, committed to Oklahoma.
Muscles it out, hits it out to center field. Looks like it's going to stay up, and it is caught by Jones. And I tell you what, he looked like his pops just then. He really did. I'm going to tell you what, went out to center field. And, look, if you're a Braves fan, definitely if you're in the region Braves fan, you saw a whole lot of Andrew Jones. And Andrew would let the ball just lay down. I mean, he would, you know, made the easy and the routine just look effortless.
And he definitely made that look effortless. Just a light trot. Let me just trot over here and catch this.
Like, I'll be all right. The ball was hit hard, but, hey. I'm already over here as Gladden throws. First pitch is a strike. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. As a very methodical and business-like baseball game. Should get a foul.
And that's Omari Daniel now at the plate, a middle infielder. Like I said, he's committed to Oregon. He currently plays at the Walker School, and Omari Daniel is just amazing in the infield. You saw he made that throw to first with the bases loaded, threw that dart that got us hyped up here. Now we're going to see what he can do at the plate. We know he's a big juice guy. He competed in the home run derby. He wasn't originally scheduled to compete in the home run derby, but he convinced the organizers to let him in.
Okay. Really good block just then by Adonis Guzman behind the plate. Like I said, give shout-outs to the men that do the dirty work, men and women, baseball, softball, that have to squat all day and make sure the balls maintain, make sure pitchers are in the right places, things of that nature. So shout-out to the catchers. But full count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
And our pitcher, James Gladden, he's head to Virginia Commonwealth University.
Gladden gets the chopper, throws over to first for the 3rd out. So after 2, the score remains the same. Team Joe Morgan up by the score of 1-0 over Team Willie Mays. We'll take a break here from Florida International here on the Black College Sports Network.
Looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics, there's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
This is Brian Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
You see, Head & Shoulders has scalp shield technology, protects against flakes, even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working.
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders scalp shield, never not working.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless. It's something we all like.
Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
Welcome back to the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game here from Miami, Florida, and Florida International University. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley, and we are at the top of the third inning where Team Joe Morgan is leading Team Willie Mays by the score of 1-0. As we're about to start here.
And we have Isaac Ariza now at the mound. Isaac is a class of 2022 right-hand pitcher currently playing high school at Yuma Catholic in Arizona. He's committed to San Diego State, a West Coast boy through and through. He is the third pitcher now for Team Willie Mays. R.J. Austin pitched the first inning, a shutout inning for him. The second inning, he was followed by his teammate Santos. Santos only gave up 1 run to Team Joe Morgan in the top of the second. He had the bases loaded on him for a while. He was able to get out that inning with only giving up 1 run. Credit to his tight infielders behind him as well. And now we're just topping off the top of the third with Ariza, the third pitcher for Willie Mays, led by Tamar Johnson.
And Drew Jones being up at the plate. I think he struck out in the first inning. So we'll see what he does here. Once again with the effortless catch in center field while on defense. Pitch in for a strike. So Jones behind the count, 0-1.
Jones playing high school at Wesleyan right now in Georgia. Committed to play baseball in Tennessee at Vanderbilt.
I'll tell you what, again, liberal strike zone here. Definitely wanting to see hitting in this game. So Jones with a large frame, standing at 6'4". So we'll see his approach. Pitch just outside. So now the count 1-2 here in the top of the third. 1-0 contest. Team Joe Morgan leading.
Drew Jones plays travel ball for the Philly Scout team as well. You can see he got that Phillies helmet on.
And hits one to right center. Looks like it's going to stay in the park and caught in right field. So 1 out here in the top of the third. And coming to the plate now, Adonis Guzman. So Ariza gets Jones to fly out.
Guzman is a catcher from New York, Brunswick, New York. At that, he's committed to baseball at Boston College. So he's staying up in the Northeast And like you said, he's been down there doing that dirty work.
Oh, yeah. Having a quality catcher on any squad is definitely an asset. So Ariza behind in the count. 1 out here, Florida International. As we continue to sing the praises of the organization known as the Minority Baseball Prospects. Ariza with a breaking ball. Does not break enough. And now it's a 2-0 count on Guzman. So we'll see how he approaches his next pitch. Ariza delivers for strike 1. So 2-1 count, 1 out. Here at the top of the third. Team Joe Morgan.
Team Joe Morgan currently up 1-0 on Team Willie Mays.
Ball foul back. Where you going, Simone? I saw you.
Look, I gotta stay ready. The instincts gotta be there. Like I said, I got hit with a ball yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I'm scarred.
Listen, getting hit with a baseball is no joke. Getting hit with a baseball by phenomenal baseball players is even worse.
Definitely. Gotta keep your head on the swivel when you're out here at these showcases.
Most definitely. Slight stoppage here. 2-2 count, 1 out. Here from Florida International. Beautiful evening for baseball down in Miami.
You see Omari Daniel going through the motions of just throwing that ball home.
Oh, yeah. Ball sliced out right field. Foul. So Guzman hanging in there. Does not want to go down. Count 2-2. 1 out here in the top of the third. Team Joe Morgan in the gold unis, while Team Willie Mays in the black unis. So we'll see what Guzman decides to do here. Even count, 2-2. Breaking ball in and not called a strike. So now full count to Guzman. We'll see what Ariza does here. As again, the runs are not plentiful tonight, so strategy is just get you something to hit and put it in play. Ariza delivers for strike 3.
That was a dart he just threw there.
Most definitely. So 2 outs here. Top of the third.
And Simon Cone back at the plate. He's the runner that scored the only run of the game right now. He scored that one off of a walk. Only runner on the board right now. He's back at the plate. I guess you could say he's good luck for Team Joe Morgan.
Most definitely. We'll see. Now that he's in his second time at the plate. Pitch. Strike 1. So again, Cone playing for TNXL, 6'1", 205-pounder. Not committed yet, but again, that's what this kind of showcase is for.
And a lot of times, 90% of the time, even though these guys are uncommitted, they've got a roster of teams and coaches that are offering them. They're just holding out for their own different reasons.
I'm taking my time.
Taking my time.
Weighing my options. Nothing wrong with that. As Ariza or strike.
It's got to be the right offer.
Most definitely. One of the most important decisions you will ever make.
Got to spend 4 years, maybe less for some of these guys at that school.
All right. Punches in the right field, back deep, but caught for the third out as Ariza gets out the inning unscathed. And we'll come back for the bottom of the third. Once again, Team Joe Morgan leading Team Willie Mays here from FIU. We'll take a break here on the Black College Sports Network.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless. Pick something we all like.
Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
And we're back here at FIU for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game, where Team Joe Morgan still leading by the score of 1-0 over Team Willie Mays, but Team Willie Mays now up, hitting at the bottom of the inning.
This is Lamar King now at the plate for Team Willie Mays. Lamar King, a catcher from Maryland, playing high school at Calvert Hall. He's committed to Georgia Tech University, a Ramblin' Wreck. Going to be headed down south from Maryland to Georgia soon.
All right. Looks like James Gladden still pitching for Team Joe Morgan. Is ahead 0-2. Last pitch outside for his first ball. So count 1-2 at this point. So we're looking. Gladden throws the pitch. Ball outside. So now 2-2 count.
Both teams have been playing tremendous defense so far. The score is 1-0 with Team Joe Morgan on top. They're not trying to give up any runs here today.
So I'm not letting anything loose. It goes up the middle. Looks like have a play and looks like he'll be safe. Hustling down the line. Ball was hit hard toward the middle. Shortstop couldn't quite get there on time. Does make a play on it, but into first safely. So now runner on here at the bottom of the third.
I want to say Lamar King might be the first runner on for Willie Mays.
I think so. So he'll get a pinch runner. So Chandler Pollard will be pinch running. So Gladden still pitching. In the stretch. Delivers. Ball one, catcher test him. Throws the absolute rope down to first base, but doesn't get there on time. Runner still safe.
Couldn't have threw it faster than he threw that. It's going to be Jacob Smith at the plate for Team Willie Mays, right-hand pitcher, first baseman, and outfielder from Florida, and he's committed to play at Pacific University. A lot of Florida guys in this MVP All-American game.
Most definitely. And that entire list that you named, you can tell just how many positions a lot of these players play. They pitch, playing infield, outfield, as Gladden delivers.
And our pinch runner on first, Chandler Pollard. It's a class of 2022 outfielder and right-hand pitcher, another two-way player from Woodward, Georgia. He's committed to Washington State, so our second Washington State commit in the All-American Game tournament. We had a future player, Darnell Parker, committed to Washington State, so him and Pollard will meet together at Washington State.
Sounds good. The Pacific Northwest. Pullman, Washington. Never been there, but heard some great things as the ball's fouled, now to play. So count 2-2. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Man on first. It's Jacob Smith, first baseman. Continues to battle James Gladden. Gladden with the pitch. Outside. So count full. And we'll see what the approach will be here.
And our catcher here for Team Joe Morgan, you see he's got his head on a swivel. He was ready to throw a rocket to first if he had to. Couldn't tell if first baseman was going to try to steal. He's definitely working hard there at catcher.
Absolutely phenomenal block, but also kind of obstructed just because had a left-handed batter at the plate, so worked hard that time, even to get throws down to first. So now Martin approaching the plate. So Gladden continues to pitch. Here in the bottom of the third, no outs, 2 runners on. Run on second and first. Now Team Willie Mays has an opportunity to get back into the ball game. Down 1-0, but runners on with this opportunity.
And Maximus Martin is a middle infielder from Morristown, New Jersey. He's committed to Rutgers.
So it's going to stay in state. State University of New Jersey.
A lot of hometown boys here. I like that.
Absolutely. I think, you know, when you're homegrown in the area, you decide to stay there as he swings and misses for strike 2. Yeah, when you stay in state, you know, that state pride there. You know, a lot of people have branched out. You know, I stayed in state. You know, lots of people tend to do that. But then, you know, definitely made my way to Georgia after that. So I get it. I get it. Sometimes you want to, you know, spread your wings and fly. But definitely if you're at, you know, where I got a story about taking the scholarship money.
Exactly.
You know, go with your opportunity. As a man steals, doesn't catch the ball. He's on safely at third. So now runners at first. Oh, there. Looks like it may have been fouled. And it was. So making him go back to second.
That's Chandler Pollard there. Very speedy guy. You see he's trying to work the bases, get some bags. You see why they brought him out as a base runner.
Lives the pitch. Ball outside. So makes the count 1-2. No outs here in the bottom of the third. As Team Willie Mays still at bat, trying to get on the board here. So James Gladden on the mound. Delivers the pitch, swung on. Gets the strikeout. And gets the out at first, although it was occupied, so not sure if he had to actually throw it down, but gets a strikeout. Now gets the first out of the inning.
Now we got R.J. Austin, number 1 first-round pick in the draft by his close friend Tamar Johnson. Tamar drafted him to Team Willie Mays with the number 1 overall pick. Tamar, Georgia boy, currently playing at Pace. He's going to cross state lines and head over to Tennessee when he's done with high school. He's a middle infielder going to Vanderbilt University, and him and Tamar were just playing together 2 weeks ago with the Aggies travel team that they play for.
Catcher throws. Gets the ball down there quick, but not quite accurate enough. And now you got a runner on both third and second, so double steal there.
And you got Tamar out there hyping his guys up. He'll be the next batter in the lineup, and he likes what he's seeing from his guys. Trying to get on the board here.
So R.J. Austin has the opportunity now to break open the game. Count 2-0. 1 out. Fouls it back for his first strike. So now count 2-1. 1 out. Runners at both third and second. And I got to give credit to Austin. Pitched a phenomenal inning, starting off the game.
Pitched a very good inning going against some elite bats, some elite arms that had the juice.
Very much so.
He was unfazed. Now he's here at the plate wanting to get a little highlight going. These guys love to get a highlight. They got some of the best media outlets out here taking pictures and videos. They all want to get a little highlight going. I understand.
Most definitely. Gladden thought he had a third strike there, but umpire did not agree. So now full count, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Here in the bottom of the third. Pitch delivered. Austin hits it to left. Looks like it will be caught for the second out. Excuse me. Looks like it might have been out of play, actually.
I think that one was out of play, and Trey Phelps takes the field and gives RJ a couple of words. Trey Phelps, our champion of the future game with Team Cool, Papa Bell, still sticking around to cheer on these upperclassmen guys.
Very much so. He may be the future, but, hey, Trey says his future is now.
I like that.
So Glenn delivers. Ball 4, so walks Austin.
The bases are loaded.
Once again.
For the first time for Team Willie Mays. The bases are loaded, and who to bring them home possibly but their team captain and the #1 player right now in the country, in the nation for the class of 2022, team captain Tamar Johnson at the plate now with the bases loaded. You couldn't script it better.
So again, Tamar Johnson up at the plate. Bases loaded, 1 out. Has an opportunity to break it open for Team Willie Mays. So pitch delivered. Johnson takes a strike. Count 0-1. 1 out here from Florida International University. Thank you for joining us for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game. Glad delivers. It's like pitch was low, so evens the count, 1-1. So Johnson definitely looking to break this game open. We'll see how he approaches. Swings and misses. Ooh, big cut there. Tried to get it all, but didn't quite.
Almost spun around.
Absolutely. Didn't quite get on the ball. Tell you what, had he made contact, looked like it may have gone a long way. Now, count 1 and 2 with 1 out here.
Bases loaded. Only 1 out. See what Tamar can do. See what Gladden can do at the mound, too.
Johnson hits the second. Bobbled. So a run will score. Looks like 2 runs will score. And again, bobbling the ball. Looks like play the plate and the third run will score. Throw back to second.
Wow. Wow.
So again.
Wow.
Baseball, when you're throwing the ball around and don't catch it, those kind of opportunities exist. And now.
Wow.
Team Willie Mays up.
Team Willie Mays.
3-1.
Off of that hit from Tamar Johnson, a hit that could have been an easy catch, but like you said, when you're going up against the #1 player in the nation, you're gonna you're going to feel it a little bit. And those guys in the outfield who has been playing tremendous defense, who just knocked off their game a little bit. 3 runs scored off error after error after error. Tamar comes home. No, Tamar is on second. R.J. Austin comes home, number 1 first-round pick, and 2 others to put Willie Mays on top. 3-0. The bottom of the third. 3-1 in the bottom of the third.
So, again, checking the approach. And defense has been the staple so far, but defense has also opened up this game. And now Team Willie Mays takes advantage. It's Caden Martin up at the plate. Gets the pitch. Ball slightly inside. So the count 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
Caden Martin committed to Miami. Got tomorrow on second. 3 runners just came home for Team Willie Mays. They want to tack on some more here. Bottom of the third, working with 1 out.
So again, count 3-0. As Martin gets the pitch. Ball inside for ball 4. Looks like manager will go have a chat with James Gladden. We'll see if they decide to change pitches at this point.
James Gladden did pitch 2 innings back-to-back. And like we were saying earlier, this ain't your regular outing at the mound. You're going up against the top arms in the nation, in your class. Salat. There's no weaknesses in these batting orders in the MVP All-American game.
Not at all. Definitely supreme talent that you're facing here for the minority baseball prospects here in this All-American game.
You got a runner on second, Tamar Johnson. You got a runner on first who just walked, Caden Martin. They're working with 1 out now.
Here in the bottom of the third.
And it's going to be Salvador Alvarez, catcher from Montverde Academy, Florida, committed to Florida. Another homer.
Right. So hitting in the DH spot. It's Gladden. First pitch is a ball. So Gladden with runners at second and first. Delivers the pitch, fouled back by Alvarez. Evens the count at 1. So again, 1 out. Runners on first and second. And again, for Team Willie Mays, see a golden opportunity to add some more runs to your total.
Definitely. They keep Gladden at the mound.
Delivers the pitch, ball high and slightly inside. So count 2-1. 1 out here from Florida International University here in Miami, Florida. On the Black College Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in. I'd like to continue to encourage everyone to go on minoritybaseball.com to check out how you can contribute to the mission of this organization who tries to give opportunities for minority baseball players to get to that next level. So make sure you continue to support that mission. As Alvarez is at the plate, 3-1 count. Alvarez chops it out to right center. Looks like a run may score. Play at third. Not in time. Thought about running over to second, but no one there. And again, Team Willie Mays adds another point to their total, another run, and now lead by the score of 4-1.
And Tamar Johnson, team captain, shortstop from Willie Mays, gets brought home after batting in 3 runners. earlier in the bottom of the third, Tamar comes home himself. You see, returning the favor. You see the teammates returning the favor. Look, you brought 3 home, we'll bring you home.
Most definitely. So, again, this is an all-star showcase, all-American game, so it looks like they're going to switch everything out now that it has some runs go on because, again, you want to make sure everyone plays in the allotted time. So we'll stay here. We'll continue talking. Minority baseball prospects. And Simone, out of this weekend, we kind of talked about this earlier with the games. As I'm going to give the website out, minoritybaseball.com/helping-hands-donations. Make sure you can see it as you're looking at the stream. Make sure that you're continuing to support the mission of minority baseball prospects. So, Simone, you've been here the entire time. Describe the experience that these players have seen.
They've been having a blast, no doubt. You can see it on all of these guys' faces. They've been having the time of their life. They're playing with their friends. They're playing with guys that they don't get to play with all the time. And we know in baseball it's not many brown faces, and they know that as well. As I was talking to some of the guys, they get to come out here, play with their friends the whole weekend, put up some stats, put up some numbers, play in front of the scouts. They get to be in Miami for the weekend. A lot of these guys hit the beach last night.
Is that right?
Yes, even though we had an early morning. They're opportunists. I told you, they got the IQ down. They got the IQ. They hit the beach. They got some dope uniforms. They're playing with their friends. They're playing with guys. Some of these guys haven't played with some of these other guys before, so they're getting to meet new people. So, I mean, it's just an A1 experience, and you can just see the energy throughout the weekend. The guys definitely having a blast.
All right. Well, I love that because those are the kinds of things you really don't hear about. You don't get those side stories. So definitely I'm glad you were able to be here just to see that and tell that experience because a lot of the times, even when you're talking about, parental participation, guardianship participation, you don't have those stories to really give the entire story. It's not just that, you're playing baseball, but you're giving them exposure that they would not normally get in just being home in that kind of setting. And especially what you said was definitely poignant in that they're seeing other black and brown, faces. We all know the numbers when it comes to playing baseball in general. Not that there are not minorities playing the game, but for such an expensive sport in certain instances, you don't see a lot of people that look like you playing the sport. So this is definitely an organization that seeks to increase those numbers going forward. So phenomenal job.
And I was talking to our guy Merck yesterday, a pitcher, and he was saying he's from up north. He's one of the future All-Americans. And he said yesterday, not even with me asking, I was just saying how was his experience, and he said he loved it. He said up north he barely sees any black guys at the baseball game. So he's down here having the time of his life, being able to relate to his teammates on a level he doesn't normally get to relate to them on. It's not just them showcasing in front of the scouts. It's them showcasing their talent amongst their peers from all over the country.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So now here at the top of the fourth, Team Willie Mays now leading 4-1 over Team Joe Morgan. Team Joe Morgan up at the plate. Ariza still on the mound for Team Willie Mays.
This is going to be Diego Guevara, class of 2022 outfielder, Georgia Premier. He's committed to Miami Hurricane.
Okay, so they're able to see their future star swing and miss on a breaking ball from Ariza. Count 1-2. No outs here in the top of the fourth. It's again fast-moving contest. You have these phenomenal players as get a foul ball, foul back. See these kind of phenomenal players here at the showcase. Again, defense being a premium. Although one inning, kind of displayed, a little bit of bobbling of the ball that caused some runs. So outside of that, the defense has been pretty standard, pretty good. As you see now, count even at 2. No outs here in the top of the fourth. Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley here on the Black College Sports Network. Want to thank those partners. HBCU League Pass. Also putting on his content. Ball hit to the right side, but caught by the first baseman for the first out of the inning.
And the infield for both teams have been incredible. Got to hit it past the infield, it seems like, if you want to make a big play. Because that infield, that was Caden Martin there who made that catch for Team Willie Mays from Maryland, Miami commit, showing why the U likes his stuff.
The U. And the U, I mean, you know, the University of Miami has a phenomenal baseball program.
Yes.
So please don't, you know, just because I was going to say something, just because the football team is slipping does not mean the baseball team
You
is
wasn't
not.
going to say something, but you said something.
Listen, I wasn't going to say anything, but, you know, shout out to my man John Michaels. But yes, I mean, you know, you're looking at a lot of, in the futures game, you saw a lot of FIU commits here, you know, and playing on this outstanding university. I love the backdrop, by the way.
Right.
But, you know, of the baseball field, this is a phenomenal complex. And, you know, it would be, you know, love, you know, you need to come see it. But as they're continuing to play baseball, you know, in the midst of being amongst all of this, you know, I call it glitz and glamour, but playing this game and seeing what the future could be is what Minority Baseball Prospects is about. So,
definitely,
you know, coming playing in these facilities and seeing what the opportunities exist, as get a strikeout there by Ariza.
That was Isaiah Lowe at the plate. Isaiah Lowe plays travel ball with the Philly scout team. He's a Carolina boy, committed to Wake Forest, a Demon Deacon.
Yes.
My mom went to Wake Forest.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Got a story to tell. We don't have enough time to talk about that, but
we're an all ACC family in my house. So we got Wake Forest from my mom. She also went to UVA.
Okay.
I went to NC State. My sister went to Chapel Hill. My other sister went to Duke.
You are a Wolfpack.
Yes, Wolfpack loud and proud. Well, I'm not that loud. They haven't given me much to cheer about when I was there, you know.
You know what? They can never just get over the top.
We just an upset team. We upset teams for no reason and never do anything with it. Just an upset team.
Most definitely. So again, 2 outs for Team Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan, part of those Big Red Machine teams, along with so many others that played in the major leagues, who set standards for many of us to ascend to, that played the game of baseball. In this showcase, a team named after him is a fitting tribute. It's the count 1-2, 2 outs.
You got Kerry Herndon at the plate, uncommitted currently, playing baseball at IMG Maryland.
All right. Come on down here to Florida. And punched out for the strikeout and out number 3. So we'll take a break here from Florida International University with the score, Team Willie Mays up 4-1 over Team Joe Morgan. This is the Black College Sports Network.
Maureen is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon. So now she's free to become Maureen the Merrier. Food is her love language. And she really loves her grandson. Like really loves.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes. Never not working. Never not working. Never ever not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield, never not working.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburn.com, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
When you're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics, there's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, people trying to get down.
This is Brian Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
You see, Head & Shoulders has scalp shield technology, protects against flakes, even between washes. It's never not working.
Kind of like us. Number 15?
Never not working!
I don't like this one.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Head & Shoulders scalp shield, never not working.
And we're back at Florida International University for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game here in the top of the fourth. I am Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley, and as we continue to look at this phenomenal showcase.
Phenomenal showcase it has been. It's been an exciting All-American game now. It was definitely an exciting future game, but we have the All-Americans now with Team Willie Mays up 4-1 over Team Joe Morgan. Willie Mays at the plate now in the bottom of the fourth inning.
And again, you can see the pitching on display. Like I said, not as much action as you saw in the Futures game as far as, you know, defense all around the field is check swing. Makes contact with the ball for the second strike. So 2-2 count here in the top of the fourth.
And at the plate right now is Elgin Bennett. Elgin is a Georgia boy who's going to be heading all the way to Illinois to play baseball. Elgin is a big juice guy, he likes to say. Also a little-known photographer as well.
Is that right? Love to know those other interests.
He loves getting pictures of himself as well.
See, fouls one off to the left side.
And Elgin is a guy that likes to make a big play, especially in this showcase. He competed in the home run derby. Well, he did not compete. He begged to compete. They wouldn't let him in the home run derby yesterday to his demise.
And actually strikes out looking. So we are in the bottom of the fourth. I want to make a correction for the first out. So Jemerson up.
Jemerson committed to Oklahoma University. A Sooner.
He's a Sooner. Boomer Sooner. I think that's the saying. Ball delivered. Count 1-0. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Liver ball popped up and out of play. Count even at 1 with 1 out. No runners on. Here in the bottom of the fourth for Team Willie Mays. They are leading by the score of 4-1. So again, if we go back to that Futures game earlier, you missed a phenomenal contest. I'm sure you'll be able to see that replay, check swing, but makes contact and punches it out in shallow center.
And loses his bat, too.
Yes.
So you know that was a slam. He couldn't even hold on to the bat. It was vibrating so much.
I don't think he intended to, but hey, sometimes great things happen by mistake.
He was able to get to first there. They're going to bring out a runner for him, their favorite runner to bring out, number 1, and I see why, because he is active as a base runner.
Most definitely. We're looking at base running again. That's kind of been the theme all night. We talked about the way that base running in small ball is very important to the game, and especially now when so much of it is being taken out of the major league. Within colleges, they still rely on small ball to actually put runs on the board.
And that's Chandler, who is the base runner. He scored earlier. He's committed to Washington State. Now we have Omari Daniels at the plate, infielder, committed to Oregon, a Duck.
So 1-0 count, 1 out here, the bottom of the 4th.
Not the most menacing mascot.
Nah.
I couldn't even say that with convention.
No, Duck power. Duck power. So 4-1 team, Willie Mays on top.
And Omari Daniels is dangerous in the infield. We've seen him so far today working hard in the infield, holding down left infield with Tamar next to him at shortstop. He is super active on defense, very quick hands, throwing darts around the field, as we've already seen. But not only that, he has a powerful bat on him as well. So we'll see what he can do at the plate.
Again, phenomenal job by you. Ball hit out on the right side, gets through. Runner going to second, has some room. That'll score another run, it looks like. Runner headed to third. Here's the relay. Tries to get to third and won't be on time.
And that's Omari Daniel for you. You saw he brought Chandler home. Their favorite base runner scores again. And Omari gets a triple and bats a runner in. That's the juice I'm talking about. He doesn't only do it on defense. He is a big play guy. Offense, defense, it don't matter.
So RBI triple here. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Again, Team Willie Mays showing that ability to be able to make contact with runners in scoring position. Pitch delivered for a strike on 1 count, 1 out.
This Lamar King. Lamar King is at the plate now. He is committed to Georgia Tech University. He's currently playing high school ball at Calvert Hall in Maryland. Maryland to Georgia. That's a good transition for him right there. So he's going to have fun in Midtown Atlanta.
Most definitely. So 0-2 count, 1 out. Runner on third. It's Team Willie Mays trying to add to their total. Ball in. It's like high. So again, Team Joe Morgan looking to stop the bleeding here. Pitch delivered for a ball, outside and low. So count 2-2. 1 out here in bottom of the 4th. We're waiting for this next pitch. Runner looking to score. Ball gets past the catcher and another score come in. So add another run to the tally.
And that's Omari Daniel. He deserved that run there after bringing Chandler home, and Omari gets on the board. 6-1. Willie Mays is rolling.
So right now, Team Willie Mays definitely in control. You know, you saw some errors in the field earlier that led to some runs. Now you see some hitting accompanied by some errors as Team Willie Mays draws another walk.
And, yeah, you talked about those errors. I believe those 3 runs, they scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. All 3 of those runs were off of errors. It was Tamar at bat. You know, when Tamar's at the plate, #1 player in the nation, you know, he going to get the attention. The defense throw them off a little bit, just off his resume and what all these guys have seen him do. And he got the best of them there with some catchable balls, but there are errors in baseball, and Willie Mays capitalized. They got the speed.
Most definitely. So now at the plate, Team Willie Mays, number 23. 23, Jacob Smith, 6'4", 214-pound, left-handed bat, takes a strike.
He's a Florida boy that's going to Pacific University.
Pitch. Called a ball, so evens the count at 1. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Again, Team Willie Mays in complete command, leading by the score of 6-1 over Team Joe Morgan. Pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Man on first. Pitch delivered. Gonna be called low. Count 2-2. This Team Joe Morgan really trying to stabilize everything. Did a good job of that in the first, in the bottom of the second actually, with bases loaded. Just to give up 1 run. Ball fouled back and out of play. Count still at 2-2. So again, as you see Jacob Smith, his approach. Again, you see that fine mesh point between participating in an all-star game is called a strike. Catcher throws it over, I think, the shortstop's head into the outfield, but doesn't cost him anything as players are backing up each other.
And we talked about that small ball, and they definitely get it going when they're on the bases. They don't let up. They don't take a break on the bases. They're locked in. They looking, trying to get some bags.
Not at all. So it's like it was a strikeout on that last pitch. So now 2 outs for Team Willie Mays. And who do we have at the plate? Maximus Martin. He takes strike 1.
Maximus Martin from New Jersey, our Rutgers commit.
That's right. From Jersey, taking the trip down here to Miami. Get some sun and fun. Showing off his skills. Takes that pitch, and rightfully so, gets the ball. So count even at 1, 2 outs. Runner at second. Here at Florida International University, Miami, Florida, for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American Game. Max swings and misses for a strike 2. 1-2 count, 2 outs. As Team Joe Morgan really just trying to get out of this inning. And again, making sure that all players play and have the ability to display their skills in front of a great crowd of both parents and scouts alike. Here's a ball to left center that might be. Stays in the yard and playable. Another run scores for Team Willie Mays. And looks like a double.
Another run, 7-1, and next out for Willie Mays is going to be K.J. White, Kelsey White Jr. He is from Westlake, Georgia. He's committed to Southern University. So our first HBCU commit out here at the plate, and he's committed to Southern Jags, and there's a reason why. He is the nephew of Ricky Weeks Jr., and he has a lot of personality. I love K.J. White's energy.
Well, I love the fact that, I mean, you know, being Ricky Weeks' nephew doesn't hurt. You know, baseball pedigree is there alongside going to an HBCU, which we definitely are, you know, I'm definitely an advocate of. You know, make sure that happens. HBCU programs are top notch, you know, can get you to that next level as, you know, definitely Ricky Weeks is demonstrating. As he chops one to third, they get the out at first and stop the bleeding, but not before Team Willie Mays adds to their total and now lead by the score of 7-1 over Team Joe Morgan. We'll take a break here from Florida International University here on the Black College Sports Network.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentJAX.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride in your HBCU with your little ones. HBCU Pride and Joy Children's Boutique helps you share your school spirit with a wide selection of adorable kids apparel and accessories officially licensed from your favorite HBCU. Visit hbcupridejoy.com and follow us on all social media at HBCU Pride Joy on Facebook and Twitter.
Let's face it, shopping for insurance can be time-consuming. That's why when it comes to your auto, home, and life insurance needs, make things simple and trust the experts at Allstate. They will help you get the coverage that fits your needs while helping you bundle your life, home, and auto policies. Bundling saves you money, sure, but it also saves you time, so you can enjoy the things that matter most even more. Contact me, Tammy Haynes, your local agent, for a free personalized insurance quote. Allstate, are you in good hands?
And welcome back to Florida International University for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American Game, where Team Willie Mays taking it to Team Joe Morgan by the score of 7-1 here in the top of the fifth inning. As now Team Joe Morgan up to bat in this phenomenal display of minority talent. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley, who's been giving phenomenal insight toward players' interest along with their skill set. Loving what I'm hearing. I want to thank her for that insight. As the count 1-2, no outs. Here at the top of the fifth.
And now at the plate, we have Alvin Keels for Team Joe Morgan, looking to tack some runs on the board for his squad that hasn't scored a run since the second inning. And it's funny because Joe Morgan got on the board first in the top of the second, and they have been quiet since. Maybe Keels can be the one to change that for his team.
Very possible. Very possible. So we'll see what happens. Remember, baseball is one of those sports that can turn around rather quickly once you string together some runs and some hits and some runs.
Especially when you got all the top talent out. They can turn things around when they want to. We got a little show here. guess it's FIU's band practicing. I can see some flags being waved, but we definitely can hear the marching band music. I'm sure the crowd here enjoys that background noise.
Pretty much. Ball was close, but not quite. So count full here in the top of the 5th. It's Team Willie Mays again on top. And walk. So Team Joe Morgan gets a runner on. And again, trying to set the table to get back into this contest. You know, I know we keep harping on the Futures game, which was definitely a little more competitive, lots of ebbs and flows. This game a little more businesslike, but so far Team Willie Mays has taken advantage of a lot of Team Joe Morgan errors.
And now at the plate we have Jay Knowles, a middle infielder and right-hand pitcher for Georgia Premier. He is committed to Kennesaw State University, an owl and a hometown boy. Them Georgia boys love Georgia.
Yes, they do. They don't, move too far away or, want to stay in state. Of course, being in the state of Georgia for a long time, the affinity with certain schools there is amazing as the catcher throws down to second and gets the out.
And that was Keels. Close, but no cigar.
Nah, not quite, not quite. The throw was good, but I think the catch and the tag was even better. So he was able to get out front of the runner for the first out of the inning.
And that's that quick infield I told you about with Team Willie Mays. They had KJ White, Kelsey White over there, and Omari Daniels coming up to make the play. Those boys don't play around. Like I said, the Willie Mays team, they have a lot of continuity. A lot of these guys have played together before a lot, so that communication is A1.
Ball chopped down first base, rolls foul. So the count 2-1, 2-2, excuse me. So one out here in the top of the 5th. As the game keeps chugging along, as Major Payne would say. Pitch delivered. And ball hit the short. Trying to make a play and does. And he is called out. Close. But this time, play was made.
Again, Omari Daniel making a play on the ball, throwing a dart across the diamond to his buddy Elgin Bennett, who was at first there. Elgin and Omari, like I said, two Georgia boys that have been playing together. They don't play at the same high school, but they play in a lot of showcases together, including the MVP showcases. So that communication, that timeliness is there. You saw Omari just the way he be slinging that ball around the infield.
Absolutely. When you're talking about continuity, that, oftentimes is not, a premium in an all-star game. But, again, a lot of these guys have traveled and played in the same travel circles. And, even seeing each other play, has given them some continuity, even if it's against each other. So, again, here in the top of the 5th, ball outside.
And it's Caden Martin again, the Miami commit, at the plate for Joe Morgan. Joe Morgan hasn't scored in 2 innings.
They said they missed the plate. Swing and a miss. 2 outs here in top of the 5th. Pitch swung on and missed again, as the pitching definitely picking up for Team Willie Mays, as they're able to really have timely strikes, moving the ball in and out. So we got a foul back. So full count here in top of the 5th.
Team Joe Morgan, like we said, is captained by Drew Jones. Vandy commit, he said before the game he was only getting 1 at-bat here today, and I'm sure they could use that arm.
Most definitely. Called strike 3 there. And that ends the top half of the inning. We'll take a break here from Florida International University. MVP All-American game here on the Black College Sports Network.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on.
What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021. Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
Maureen is saving big holiday shopping at Amazon. So now she's free to become Maureen the Merrier. Food is her love language, and she really loves her grandson. Like, really loves.
Bounty versus the old family dish towel. Drying with a fresh sheet of Bounty leaves your hands cleaner than a used dish towel that can carry and redistribute food residue. So ditch the dish towel for better hand hygiene. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes. Never not working. Never not working. Never ever not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield, never not working.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
And welcome back to Florida International University for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game, as we are in the bottom of the fifth, where Team Willie Mays leading Team Joe Morgan by the score of 7-1. It's Team Willie Mays now back up at the plate, looking to add some more to that total. And again, we talked about him all night. Number 42, Tamar Johnson, up at the plate.
And Tamar Johnson, like we said, we keep beating this dead horse, but it's not a dead horse, it's Tamar Johnson. He's the #1 player right now in the nation, a brother representing. And he's always wearing that number 42. He wears 42 at Mays High School. He wears 42 with his travel team. He wears 42 anytime he's at an MVP event. And I talked to him before, way back in March, and I asked him about wearing such a historic number in baseball. He said anytime you wear number 42, you have to wear it right. You have to be respectable. You have to be a stand-up guy. He definitely is that.
Well, I am glad he is wearing it well as he fouls a pitch back out of play. Because I think a lot of times, you know, it's cool to do things based on athletic standard. But along with that, if you understand the history, as he gets hit by a pitch and he'll go down to first. Or will he?
And tomorrow we'll have a discussion with the umpire now. I've heard several of them at Lake Point.
And it looks like, actually, I'll call that a foul. So fouled off his knee. So count 1 and 2. But again, you don't wear a number just for athletic prowess. You know, understanding and upholding the values of that person as well is a good thing. And Jackie Robinson being one of those figures, as Johnson fouls one back and out of play. One of those figures that, along with his baseball and, might I add, football acumen or ability, you know, being the first, as he hits the ball up the middle, off the pitcher, and Johnson to get on first. I think everybody's walking out just to check to see if pitcher's okay, but, you know, Jackie Robinson being able to break the color barrier.
Definitely.
Also was strategic. You know, it's been, you know, noted, you know, if you know, understand the history alongside just what happened and just knowing the event, you know that Robinson endured an incredible amount of just violence and threats towards his life, and had to be a person at the time to resist the temptation to fight back in order to advance the cause. So understanding that, a lot of people would not have been able to do that.
Including I. But that's why I'm not Jackie Robinson. But I appreciate everything Jackie Robinson done for the game. I'm reaping the benefits. We're all reaping the benefits. What he's done, and that's the thing about these MVP All-Americans, future and upperclassmen, all these guys are stand-up gentlemen. They're very respectable. They're class acts, even amongst each other. If you see them engaging amongst each other, yeah, they're young boys. They're going to clown a little bit, but it's definitely all love and respect amongst each other. They have a very strong camaraderie, and they all represent the MVP uniforms very well.
Most definitely. Kudos to Alex Weish, again, CEO of Minority Baseball Prospects, who, again, emphasizes, the implementation of character along with baseball prowess as well. And when you have those kinds of implementations, you know that you're getting a top-notch candidate for your school, for your organization. So definitely kudos to him. It's, again, here in the top of the sixth. Looks like we got a strikeout.
Now it's going to be Chandler Pollard, outfielder, right-hand pitcher from Woodward, Georgia. He's going to Washington State. He already has 2 runs. Coach Tamar likes to bring him out as a base runner. It's been working. He's super speedy. He's going to Washington State University. Georgia boy headed up north, and Tamar, team captain of Willie Mays, is on second, trying to get a lead on third base. They don't want him to take off.
Oh, no, they don't. So here in the bottom of the fifth, ball chopped to the left side and foul for strike one.
The score is 7-1. Team Willie Mays, Tamar Johnson on top. Tamar had 3 RBIs. He scored as well after batting in 3 runners. So Tamar has been a true captain, putting points on the board, hyping guys up.
And that's what you want to see, even just for the aspect of being able to support your team. You're looked upon as being one of the top-notch players in this showcase, but your ability to be able to encourage and cheer on the rest of your team is phenomenal. That means, you're a team player. You understand the greater good of team and those concepts, those team concepts. So, even though, you're the man. You're the man, for lack of a better term. You know how to encourage the rest of your squad, and that's definitely a phenomenal, attribute to have. So 1-2. Ball hit to the right side. Looks like it might get through. Diving attempt. But hits the ball outside. Looks like another run will score. Phenomenal effort there, but causes
another error.
Another error. You may call it, well, yeah, you call it an error, but another run scored. And again, now Team Willie Mays up 8-1 over Team Joe Morgan.
And Tamar Johnson, team captain, has scored his 2nd run of the game. He has 3 batters ran in as well. He's doing what he has to do. Score 8-1, runner on second.
So again, 8-1, 1 out, run on second.
And it's R.J. Jimerson.
Hits the ball up the middle.
Lackey.
Ball bounces into the outfield. Runner coming home, play at the plate, and not playable. So again, another run scores. And now Team Willie Mays up 9-1.
And that was Leighton Lackey at the plate there. Excuse me. Leighton Lackey is a Georgia boy who's going to be headed to South Carolina to play for the Clemson Tigers. Leighton Lackey was known for his dreads. But right before the All-American game, he decided to cut those guys, and maybe he shed some weight there. You see that speed is
coming
dangerous.
around the bag. I know. I love it.
Leighton Lackey is super speedy, and he says that's the part of his game he's most proud of. And the second part of the game he said he's most proud of is his ability to steal bases. And we're going to see if he does that today.
Well, again, we kind of keep reiterating. Small ball is hit to second base. Checks the runner, throws it to first, and gets the out. So now 2 outs for Team Joe Morgan. As they look to stop the bleeding in this inning, down 9-1, anxious to get back up to the plate to try to get back into this contest.
And that was Jason Avila right there. Last at-bat, Jason Avila is headed to Florida State University. He's a big juice guy. He plays travel ball for the Titan Rays. He actually goes to Redan, is coached by Alex Weish. He's a big play guy. Got that out there. But next at the plate is Christian Jackson, a Georgia boy who is committed to Georgia State. Christian Jackson is just known for hitting bombs.
Redan, the Raiders.
You see Leighton Lackey there keeping the defenders working. But Christian Jackson, like I said, Christian Jackson was just playing with Tamar, Elgin, RJ last week with the Aggies scout team, and Christian was the backbone of that team last week because he has a powerful bat.
Most definitely. Pitch delivered in for a strike. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Team Willie Mays with a comfortable 9-1 lead here from Florida International University here in Miami, Florida for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game.
And we were talking earlier about guys that walk it like they talk it.
Yes.
That's Christian Jackson. Christian Jackson is a man of very few words. I probably can count on my hand as many words I've heard Christian Jackson say. He's all about that play.
All about that action, boss. All about that action. So, again, you have very different personalities, joining this collective group. And again, you like to see versatility. You like to see diversity amongst, personality, amongst, just players in general. So, loving what we're seeing here at FIU in this phenomenal showcase. Breaking ball hit to the right side, gets through. Runner looking to score. They'll wave him home. Play at the plate. Ooh. And they'll call him out at the plate for the 3rd out of the inning and stops the bleeding for Team Joe Morgan. We'll take a break here from Florida International University with a score. Team Willie Mays up 9-1 over Team Joe Morgan. This is the Black College Sports Network.
Q Time is a classic Atlanta soul food restaurant located in the historic West End. Q Time Soul Food is a family business started by Fred and Christine Crenshaw. Come on in, relax, and sink your chops into our tantalizing, mouth-watering, distinctive soul food with a twist, the Q Time way. 1120 Ralph David Abernathy Boulevard, or call your order in at 404-758-2881. Do you miss your mama's cooking? Then come on down to Q Time, an Urban Passport member.
Nope. Nope.
Come on, him.
Ooh, I like him.
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
He's an 8.
He's a 9.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
This is Brian Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
Sugar Chateau Desserts.
And welcome back to Florida International University for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game here in the top of the 6th inning, where the score is Team Willie Mays 9 and Team Joe Morgan 1. I'm Jamie Walker alongside Simone Stanley, and we are rocking and rolling here from Miami on a gorgeous night for baseball.
Out here from Florida with love.
Yes.
Like Drake said.
Ooh.
We got Christian Jackson just hot off the plate, literally. And now he is at the mound pitching for Team Willie Mays.
This ball hit up the middle for a base hit. And looking to start off some action as Team Joe Morgan looking to rally down 9-1. We'll see if they can get up for the occasion to get back into this contest.
And that was Cameron King getting things going for Team Joe Morgan. Cameron King is from Florida. He's committed to Bethune-Cookman.
Oh, I love it. Another
So
HBCU.
Our second HBCU commit out here showing out.
I'll tell you, and one of the phenomenal HBCU baseball programs that has existed. Again, I'm, graduate of North Carolina A&T, so I've seen, those Florida schools, especially when they were in the MEAC, play really, really great baseball. So kudos to him. As we are looking at ball 1. 1-0 count. Man on first.
Laheem Bell at the plate is currently uncommitted.
Ball hit up the middle for the second hit. Moves the runner over to second. No play made, so second base hit. And now you got 2 runners on. This may be the start of something.
2 runners on. Down by 8. But it ain't nothing to Team Joe Morgan. They got the talent out there led by Drew Jones Jr. He's not hitting them anymore, but I see him down outside of the dugout hyping these guys up, so he's definitely doing what he can do off the field.
Most definitely. Prince Dubosky up hitting. It's Christian Jackson on the mound. 2 runners on, no outs. Here, top of the 6th, as Team Joe Morgan looking to slice into that lead. Ball hit the third. Stepped on the bag, gets the double play.
Ooh, the double play.
For Team Willie Mays, and stops the threat right there.
And like I keep telling you.
Like you keep telling me.
This infield that Tamar has drafted for Team Willie Mays, they're not letting anything get by them. Those guys are throwing timely throws, swinging that ball around the infield. You got Elgin Bennett holding down first base. They've got Omari Daniels, one of my faves over there in left field, making timely throws. KJ White over there between
Jackson.
second and third.
Jackson gets the first ball in for a strike. So on 1 count, 2 outs. Strike 2.
And again, when you're pitching and you got this infield behind you, living life with no worries.
I ain't got no worries.
Look, I can pitch out there. With that infield behind me, maybe.
Yes, for sure. This ball fouled back. In 0-2 count. 2 outs here. top of the 6th. Team Joe Morgan has some success, but quickly stopped on a phenomenal double play. Man on second. And the top of the 6th. As Jackson delivers. Pitches a ball. So 1-2 count.
That's Diego Guevara at the plate right now. Georgia Premier, Miami commit.
University of Miami. Pitch delivered.
Those catchers don't play around. They hitting with that try me
that
if you
action,
want to,
that
right?
Pop. That pop. They are tested based on that pop. Got to get up and be able to throw. So 2-2 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Team Joe Morgan threatened early, but on a phenomenal double play, stopped the threat of the scoring run right now, but they still do have a man on second.
Runner on second, working with 2 outs after that double play.
Pitch delivered. Jackson high. So now up to a full count. Trying to get out of the inning without having given up any runs. So we'll see. Full count. Check the delivery. Ball hit to right center. Base hit. Looks like one run will score. So RBI single. And gets Team Joe Morgan back on the board. Chops into that 9-1 lead. Now with 2 runs.
That was Jay Knowles who came home for Team. That was James Gladden who came home for Team Joe Morgan, a UGA commit. And they're back on the board.
I'll tell you what, had it not been for that double play, would have definitely had more runs.
Had it not been for that infield.
Definitely would have given up more runs. So runner at first, 1-0 count, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Team Willie Mays still in command by the score of 9-2. As Christian Jackson on the mound. The catcher goes and gives a little pep talk. Tell them, hey, ease up. You got a defense behind you. You've seen what they're capable of. So just relax, as Aaron Rodgers would say. RELAX.
And it's Salvador Alvarez, the catcher that you're talking about from Florida, a Florida commit. He's been holding it down back there.
Most definitely. So 2-0 count, 2 outs. Runner at first, steals. Gets to second without a throw, so give him credit for a swipe base.
And it's Isaiah Lowe, our Demon Deacon commit, already repping that gold and black.
Oh, yeah.
At the plate right now.
Ball in. Inside corner for a strike. So now count 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at second. As Team Joe Morgan looking to add some more runs to get back into this contest. Playing a little small ball, a little hit and run. Definitely aggressive on the pads, but there's the 3rd strike and ends the threat. We'll come back for the bottom of the 6th inning, where Team Willie Mays still leads by the score 9-2 over Team Joe Morgan. From FIU, this is the Black College Sports Network.
Sugar Chateau Desserts is a specialty bakery located in the Charlotte, North Carolina metro area. We will create delicious and one-of-a-kind treats for any occasion. Sugar Chateau is currently shipping cakes in a jar, offering a variety of different flavors in a single-serve container that can help you celebrate in accordance with social distancing. Place your orders today by calling 803-526-7895 or visiting sugarchateaudesserts.com.
Itchy, squirmy, scratchy.
family not getting clean? Get Charmin Ultra Strong. Go get 'em! It just cleans better. With a diamond weave texture, your family can use less while still getting clean.
Goodbye, itchy squirm.
Hello, cream bottom.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
Are you hungry for authentic Caribbean food like jerk chicken, oxtail, red snapper, shrimp, tofu, and rasta pasta? Well, find your way over to Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta.
Them belly full, but we hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, open daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And on Friday and Saturday, we're open till 4 a.m. Come to Mango's and put some spice in your life.
Oh, we've got a good thing going.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, 180 Auburn Avenue, right next to Royal Peacock in downtown Atlanta. For more info or directions, call 404-698-3992 or log on to mangoscaribbeanrestaurant.com. For instant coupons, text MANGOS to 313131.
Tell your mama hungry, papa hungry, brother hungry.
Mango's Caribbean Restaurant, authentic Caribbean cuisines.
When you're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics, there's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, trying to get down.
This is Brian Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts.
And we are back from Florida International University. Jamie Walker alongside Simone. I'm about to call you Simone Stanley. Simone Stanley here. The Minority Baseball Prospects All-American Game. We are on, let me see, the bottom of the sixth. As again, Team Willie Mays leading Team Joe Morgan by the score of 9-2. As Team Joe Morgan looked like they were about to get back into this contest, but a phenomenal double play by the infield of Team Willie Mays stopped the immediate threat. Although they were able to get one run, could have looked like initially it could have been a lot more. So count 3-0.
And it's Chandler Pollard at the plate now. Pollard gets the walk. And the walk it like I talk it from the Migos. Chandler, amazingly active base runner. He scored 2 runs so far this game, and he's back on the bases to put Joe Morgan's defense to work. Anytime Chandler is on the plate, you talk about that small ball pushing the agenda. Anytime he's on base, you got to keep your eye out for him.
Most definitely. When you're talking about bases in general, and anyone threatening to score or a threat to run the base pads, you know you have to watch out for them. Again, small ball being being an integral part of what both of these teams do, you got to watch the base pads. Have to watch them. So 1-0 count, no outs here in the bottom of the sixth inning.
Now we have Kelsey White Jr., KJ White at the plate. KJ is a Georgia boy going down south to the Bayou. He's committed to Southern University. He's going to be a Jaguar. He is the nephew of Jaguar baseball legend Ricky Weeks Jr. And when I talked to him probably about a month ago now, he said he wants to put on for the HBCUs. He said it just like that as well. So he's definitely doing that.
Well, that's definitely great. I love the fact because Southern has a phenomenal program in general. If you look at that SWAC area, you're looking at a lot of of quality programs. We're talking about UAPB, you're talking about Alabama State, and definitely Southern being in the mix as well, along with Jackson State. So you're talking about some programs, and he'll be in the mix of all of those. So, again, definitely phenomenal as slaps one on the right side and goes foul. But shout out to, my favorite Jag, Keisha Kelly.
Shout out Keisha Kelly.
Yeah, shout out, because if no one else reps Southern, she does.
Definitely.
For sure.
Keisha Kelly, founder, CEO, boss lady of Black College Experience. You talk about putting on and repping for the HBCU. She puts on for all the HBCUs, but she's loud and proud about Southern University.
All right, so it looks like the contest will go 7 innings, which is phenomenal, which is absolutely exquisite. But again, you've seen a lot of baseball tonight where Team Willie Mays has really dominated based on some errors, based on some hitting. It looks like a hit to center field, shallow center. It looks like they'll get under it for the second out of the inning. So still runner on first for Team Willie Mays. So Jaden Martin back up at the plate, looking to add some more to this total.
And we are in the bottom of the 6th. Like you said, we're only going, there goes Chandler, swiping second base.
Swiper, no swiping. But definitely swiping is legal here. So another stolen base. And again, you're able to show off and display those types of skills within this contest because it is a tool to get you to the next level. You're looking for runs however you can get them. As ball fouled back. So the count, 1-1, 2 outs here from Florida International, who again has been a gracious host tonight for this phenomenal showcase, Minority Baseball Prospects.
A gracious host all day. You talking about tonight,
yeah.
This morning, this afternoon, this evening.
Most definitely. So 2-1 count, 2 outs, runner at second as we await the pitch. Delivered. Check swing. It looks like they declared him going around, so strike called. Count 2-2 with 2 outs, runner on second. So 2s all the way around here. The bottom of the 6th. Team Willie Mays leading Team Joe Morgan 9-2.
And that's Caden Martin right now at the plate. Miami commit, currently playing high school baseball in Maryland.
So coming south. Once his summer's a little hotter. Once his fall's a little warmer as well, so Martin chopped that last one foul. So 2-2 count on Martin. Had a slight stoppage in play, but now ready to get started again. Delivers the pitch and fouls off. So Martin stays alive. Counts remaining 2-2. So Caden Martin looking to add to that point total, add some more runs to their lead. Swinging on and misses. Catcher misses the ball, so although strikeout is there, Martin will be able to go to first. And now you got runners on the corners with 2 outs. And we'll see what happens here. That's why the catcher's job is very important, just based on what kind of pitches you're throwing. Throwing a breaking ball that might go in the dirt. Got to have a catcher that's able to battle.
Now we have Elgin Bennett. Elgin Bennett, Georgia high school baseball player, committed to Illinois. Elgin has been holding down first base on the defensive end. Now he's at the plate.
Oh, strike one. So runners at the corners. On one count. So delivers the pitch. Ball outside and low. Evens the count at 1, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, for the score, Team Willie Mays up 9-2 over Team Joe Morgan. Delivers the pitch. Call it a ball. Count 2-1. As you hear the band in the background here at Florida International. Don't know if that is giving the team some more entertainment. As pitch is delivered outside and low.
It's giving it a nice little vibe. Giving high school football vibes.
Yeah, I like that. So count 3-1, 2 outs. Runners on the corners. This Team Willie Mays has an opportunity. Ball hit out to left field, slices out of play. Actually bounces off the wall and back into play, but foul. So now count 3-2 with 2 outs. Runners still at first and third. Pitch delivered. And outside for ball 4. So now bases loaded here, the bottom of the 6th.
Bases loaded again for Team Willie Mays. Last time they had the bases home loaded, Tamar Johnson brought all 3 of them guys home. Now Leighton Lackey, our Clemson commit, speedster, is at the plate. Leighton Lackey is a Georgia boy who the pride of his game, he says, is his speed and his ability to steal bases.
All right, so embraces small ball, hits the ball up the middle. They'll get the play at the plate. And first on time for the double play. So that ends the inning, and we'll be at the top of the 7th when we return here from Florida International University. Minority Baseball Prospects, All-American Game here on the Black College Sports Network.
HBCU League Pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU League Pass. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU. HBCU League Pass. Watch your favorite black colleges. Some of the best players in the land. HBCU League Pass. It's game time. I'm proud and I love my HBCU.
Shop Melvit Online Women's Boutique to spice up your closet with trendy, unique looks. We have fashionable and chic looks at very affordable prices. Melvit Boutique offers free shipping all year long on all orders. Shop online at www.melvitboutique.com. That's www.melvitboutique.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Shop Melvit Online Women's Boutique.
I'm returning to Clinton Parish, and Tampa's my community. I grew up here, went to school here, and my wife and I make our home here. What makes Tampa special are its people. So when I represent someone injured in my community, it's personal. Call my office and speak to a real lawyer and not some referral service. I will fight the insurance companies to get the settlement that you deserve. At the law office of Clinton Parish, we take the pain out of being hurt.
And we're back here on the Black College Sports Network. Top of the 7th inning from Florida International University. The Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game. I'm Jamie Walker. For this last inning of this phenomenal showcase here from Miami, Florida. As Team Willie Mays with a comfortable lead of 9-2 over Team Joe Morgan. Team Joe Morgan up at the plate. So leading off the 7th inning. And Alvin Keels back up at the plate. Trying to get back into this contest. Again, both teams still competing. Still have both pitchers and hitters really just out here now at this point, even with the score being so lopsided. Wanted to either add to their totals or stop the other team from scoring. So here we have it, 9-2 contest. Team Willie Mays still up. New pitcher for Team Willie Mays. That's number 23, Joshua Smith. So we continue to see both squads. And again, I cannot sing the praises enough of Alex Weiss, CEO of Minority Baseball Prospects, putting on a phenomenal showcase and just giving these young men exposure to other coaches and scouts and even each other to feed off of. You can't give enough credit or enough credence to being around players that are good, maybe even better than yourself, to even raise and elevate your game. So again, continue to support Minority Baseball Prospects at minoritybaseball.com/helping-hands-donations. Make sure you contribute to see this phenomenal program continue to ascend in the right direction. As Team Joe Morgan gets a leadoff walk. So Adonis Guzman at the plate now with a man on. Opportunity to get some more runs, add to their total. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Team down 9-2, but still fighting to get some more runs on the board. So Joshua Smith, the plate. Ball hit towards third, but rolls foul. Count 0-1. The run on first. May see a little bit of small ball here. As again, both squads are still trying to stop the other, even late in this contest. So up at the plate, Adonis Guzman. 0-1 count. Smith delivers. Breaking ball, strike 2. So 0-2 count at this point. Guzman steps back in the box. Run on first. Smith delivers. Ball low. That'll up the count 1-2. Man on first. As again, Team Joe Morgan looking to get back into the contest, even here in this 7th inning. So top of the 7th, 1-2 count. And on first, breaking ball in for strike 3. So Guzman strikes out and ends that threat. So up at bat, Cameron King from Hagerty, Florida, heading to Bethune Bethune-Cookman University. No, in my time, it was Bethune-Cookman College. But now, of course, Bethune-Cookman University. New member of the SWAC. And it'll be an interesting thing to see them actually in the SWAC. 'Cause SWAC has phenomenal baseball. Bethune definitely contribute heavily to the MEAC in baseball. Some of the better programs within that conference was Florida A&M and Bethune-Cookman. So them switching to the MEAC, we'll see. In fact, let me hold off on that and see if the full conference affiliation goes. I think they will be in the SWAC in baseball as well. So, yeah, thumbs up. So full members in the SWAC. So that'll be some phenomenal baseball as well played in the SWAC, along with the football program you're seeing flourishing as well. So 2-on-1 count, 1 out, runner at first. Here in the top of the 7th, Florida International University here in Miami, Florida. So 2-2 count. 3-1 count. Runner at first. It's Team Joe Morgan looking again to get back into the contest. So Smith delivers. Ball popped up to shallow left. Fat shortstop will have it and does make the catch for the second out of the inning. So now runner still at first, second out. So number 21, Simon Cone, first baseman. Also outfielder from TNXL in Florida, 6'1", 205-pound, uncommitted player. And again, the uncommitted players tonight, which are fewer definitely than the Futures game earlier, but still looking to show off and display those skills. So we have a switch on the mound. Chandler Pollard on the mound now. And again, is it trying to get everyone in, trying to get those skills displayed for, the crowd and those scouts still in attendance. Chandler Pollard warming up as Khan is now just kind of looking, testing them out, seeing what they're able to do. For Team Willie Mays, who again is in supreme command, leading by the score of 9-2 over Team Joe Morgan. And again, I can kind of emphasize those two names, Willie Mays being a phenomenal player, both for the New York and New York Giants, playing a phenomenal outfield. One of those people that could cover ground like no one other. Willie Mays, walked so people like Andrew Jones could run. So again, looking at the ways in which the historical context of baseball, especially minority baseball, influences what we do now, and definitely Alex Weiss and others have tapped into that history to create interest even in the players that are playing now. Some of them didn't know the names that were being bantied around when it came to Cool Papa Bell and when it came to others that have been mentioned to give or been team names being given. It's allowed them to ask those questions and kind of go around and, find out who those people are. The Buck O'Neills, in the Futures game. Those were the teams were named after, those old Negro League players that set the tone for what baseball is now for minorities in general. So the history of the game being an integral part of what baseball is definitely a part of this game tonight. So as we get ready to have Pollard throw his first pitches, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. For Team Joe Morgan, who, although they're down to their last few outs, still looking to add to their point total, get some more runs on the board. And who knows? You never know what happens in baseball. It can turn right on a dime. So Pollard delivers his first pitch. Ball 1. So 1-0 count. 2 outs. Runner on first. And looking to get out of this inning. So Pollard pitching to Kahn. And Kahn, big swing there. But misses. And evens the count at 1. So while I have an opportunity, love to just thank our partners, HBCU League Pass, Minority Baseball Prospects. Again, go on that website, minoritybaseball.com, Black College Sports Network, Roy Evans, Iron Beavers, who have set the tone for this phenomenal showcase. Their hard work and dedication towards bringing you quality content cannot be stated or overstated. Here's the pitch. Looks like it may have been a tad outside, so it's like a 2-2 count. 2 outs here, man on first. So we are in the top of the 7th. It looks like seemingly the last inning for this contest. As team, looks like ball popped up. Looks like the shortstop will call everyone off and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So we'll see if they're going to play the bottom of the 7th, and it looks like they will. So again, like I said, the rules are slightly different here in the All-Star Showcase. So we'll take a break here from Florida International, where the score is still 9-2 here on the Black College Sports Network.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.
Supermarket sushi, really?
No. Wait, Troy, you work here?
I'm never not working. Like Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology, up to 100% dandruff protection, even between washes.
Never not working, huh?
Oh, Troy, you're such a good teacher.
Yeah, I know. Never not working. Never not working. Never ever not working.
Are you serious?
Never not working. Dandruff protection that's never not working. Head & Shoulders Scalp Shield technology.
From novice to aficionado, find yourself here. High quality cigars plus personal customer service. Slow Burn is Waco's only mobile cigar lounge, featuring a meticulous, curated collection of premium cigars. Visit our website, www.slowburnwaco.com. That's www.slowburnwaco.com.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
Can I use Apple CarPlay to put some music on?
Sure, it's wireless.
Pick something we all like. Okay, hold on. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password?
Buick Envision 2021.
Oh, you should pick something stronger. That's really predictable.
That's a really tight spot. Don't worry, I used to hate parallel parking.
Me too.
Hey.
Really outdid yourself.
Yes, we did.
The all-new Buick Envision, an SUV built around you, all of you.
And we're back from Florida International University for the Minority Baseball Prospects All-American game here in the bottom of the 7th. Team Willie Mays with a comfortable 9-2 lead over Team Joe Morgan. I'm Jamie Walker, and again, we are looking at this showcase where these individual players are continuing to display their skills on this level. Again, we're looking for some other players to do some things, switching up pitchers and position players. So we have a new pitcher. And on the mound for Team Joe Morgan is number 8, Jay Knowles. Jay Knowles, right-handed pitcher from Georgia Premier, 6 foot, 160-pound player, committed to Kennesaw State University. Let's get the ball in. Count 3-1. Not wasting any time at all. As soon as he gets the ball and the batter steps in the box, hey, he is delivering. So delivers the pitch. Ball hit to shortstop. Player making a play and gets the out at first. That was number 44, Giovanni Colasante. So Christian Jackson batting now for Team Willie Mays. As again, they have a comfortable lead. But again, in these kind of showcases, you want to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to display their skills and show what they got, in other words. So Knowles with the delivery. Ball 1. 1-0 count. 1 out. Or 1 out. Again, with the delivery, 2-0 count, 1 out. No runners on. So glad you tuned in to this showcase of minority baseball players who want to display their skills like any and everyone else. And we're glad you tuned in to the Black College Sports Network, who is glad to display this premium content for you. So ball 4. As Jackson takes his base. So man on, 1 out, runner at first. And now at the plate, Lamar King. So King from Calvert Hall in Maryland, 6'3", 215-pounder, committed to Georgia Tech. Takes a strike. Count 0-1. And again, you're seeing Jay Knowles really take command with his fastball, getting the ball in and out. King fouls one back. Will force Jackson to go back to first. Here in the top of the 7th, as we're winding down on the showcase. Again, I highly encourage you to donate to Minority Baseball Prospects so they can continue their mission into providing opportunities for players that want to go to that next level. So it's like King fouls one back for strike 2. So now 0-2 count, 1 out. King strikes out. Runner advances to second. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Team Willie Mays up 9-2 over Team Joe Morgan. So now up at the plate, number 19, JoJo Smiley. Takes the pitch for ball 1. 2 outs, man on second. Delivers. Fouls it off. Count even at 1. So Knowles, again, not wasting much time at all. Not many looks, but definitely willing to get the ball to the plate in a timely fashion. Knowles delivers. Ball hit hard to left center, and it'll stay in the park. For out number 3. And that will end it. here from Florida International University. All right, phenomenal display of talent, phenomenal contest, phenomenal showcase in general. We'd like to thank Alex Weiss and company of Minority Baseball Prospects. We'd like to thank everyone that was on the telecast tonight, including Simone Stanley, Roy Evans, produced by Roy Evans, directed by Roy Evans, and brought on by Roy Evans, along with Aaron Beavers. I'm Jamie Walker, and we will be signing off here from Florida International University. The score again, Team Willie Mays 9, Team Joe Morgan 2. This has been a presentation of the Black College Sports Network.
For 200 years, Montgomery, Alabama has been making history by people who had the courage to stand up for change. Today, this riverfront city has been reborn, embracing the past and looking forward to the future. From the National Memorial for Peace and Justice to the stage of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival, this is where history was and is made. We are proud to call Montgomery home, and together, we can be the change.